the beginning of the Basel office. If you ask me about these days, that's 18 years ago now. And it was a kind of new startup feeling, and we were kind of struggling for survival. But then, of course, touched really ground here in Basel in 2005 through the merger from the UBS deal, where we could acquire the Bank from UBS. All of a sudden, we're about 50 people, which we still are. It has the feeling, the touch of a big family. And as you know, from home and in private life, every family member is important. That's why I'm so glad that the Julius Baer Academy, together with the Front, developed this program. It's fun, the spirit you create and the success you can create by acting in a team.
My motivation to work with juniors is my experience from the past. When I started in this job, I had also experienced people. They gave me their ideas, they told me about how they did it. Junior RMs are very excited persons who hard work to learn, to bring in new ideas. It's very inspiring to work with them, I would say.
You have to love people, and in my respect, I just love the power of language. It's passion, it's how you talk to the people. It's a bit like raising kids. It's very challenging, but if you see what you can get out of young people, that's fantastic what you can develop, and it's fun to have young joiners, keeping us, the ones that are getting older and older, up to date. That's fascinating, something you can use in professional life, but I think also in private life. It's so much fun to interact with young people. You have to have a plan to make it happen. This junior program really now makes it real. You have another point, I mean, this is a community of juniors. They inspire themselves. You know, they come together, they have reunions. It's support that you can feel it all over the bank.
It's like a win-win situation, because the experienced RMs can learn a lot from the young RMs like me, but also I can learn a lot from the senior relationship managers.
The most important point for me is coaching, asking questions, not give the solution to the others, let them find their own way, but also tackle together then challenges, develop people on their strengths and not on their weaknesses. Rolf is a very quiet person. He's an excellent listener and very reflecting personality.
I always wanted to work with people and to be there with them, so that's the reason why I originally pursued a career in healthcare. When I started working in banking, I quickly knew I can be there for people as well.
With Rolf Schneider, we found a talent in the market. He's developing faster than we expected and is a young senior on his best way.
When Claude and Peter first came to me and approached me, they told me that they wanted to install and implement a new team, a young generation team. And at the same time, they gave me the freedom and the space to achieve my individual goals, my personal ways.
The Junior RM program helps Julius Bär to develop the next generation of RMs. At least as much I learn from the juniors than I give them. And later on, when they are RMs, after the period in the Junior RM program, they come back, ask you about coaching them further on in certain situations. I think that's very, very rewarding.
Especially in this industry, which is driven by relationships, personal relationships. You have to be prepared at all times that you can continue this existing DNA that we represent, and you have to prepare the client over years. And if you do that, you can keep your DNA and you can develop sustainably something really ongoingly good, which encourages us to go on.